Have you heard of RSRV? It's a luxurious non-alcoholic beverage that's new to the market. Use our code TUNNEL for 30% off. Go to rsrvcollective.com and try it out.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's Tunnel Fist Podcast, Season 2, Episode 12. Your home for the sneaker culture, WNBA fashion, and all things style. I'm K-Self.
And I'm Rock, and today we got two guests with us. We got Ande and Shay of Lift and Legacy. It's a women's own brand created to celebrate those that are lifting the game and honor those that have left a legacy.
Yeah, we're super excited about having Ande and Shay on the pod. Just to give y'all a little background, we met Ande and Shay All-Star Weekend in Indy at the Foot Locker event, and just chatted, exchanged info, found out we were big fans of each other's work. Pretty much had a little time, took some flicks. The rest is history, and here we are.
Yeah. And if you can't tell, this is their merch.
Yeah. Good, looking good. Love it.
We saw you guys and we were like, those hats are sick. It was like, let's talk to them and get them on this fit cam.
Yeah.
That was like, we had just launched. So we had launched in June, and then All-Star Weekend was in July. So we were real brand new. And so that weekend was huge for us because we hadn't done a lot of like advertising or even like social media content, but we were wearing the hats, and then word of mouth, like it just kind of spread that whole weekend. So that was a big weekend.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
And y'all are also very well dressed because I seen the hats and I had to scan for the whole outfits. I said, oh yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
All right, our first question. Tell us about how Lift and Legacy got started and kind of what's been the most challenging thing you guys faced so far.
So we got started because we were working All-Star weekends with our friend Lexi from Run It Back. And we would do clinics for like Foot Locker or Jordan Brand, just like helping her nonprofit. And we've always been really into hats. And so we would go to like where all the merch was, and there was no hats. Like there was only Play Society was getting started in round 21. So there was like really dope like shirts and stuff, but just like no hats.
No hats. Yeah.
Every year we were
That's
just
true.
like, disappointed. And then in 23, right?
Yeah,
it would have been 23 All-Star Weekend, or 24. One of them.
Where was it?
We were in Indy, right? No, not Indy.
Phoenix.
24.
Yeah.
24, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we were there, and then again, no hats. So then we were just like, well, let's just do it ourselves. Like, and we have no business like background. We're both educators, and so we were like, let's just see what we can do and start creating. And so we were just sitting in the hotel lobby and came up with the name Lift and Legacy because we were really wanting to like honor past players, because like the W was like really catching momentum and everyone was jumping on. And so we wanted to make sure it was like we honored those who was like built on, and then the Lift players, like these players that are making it so like popular now. So that's where it kind of all started, and then we just went from there, and we're just figuring it out as we go.
Yeah. I think like the biggest challenge is just like finding manufacturers and stuff that'll work with us. We found a really good one, but we were really picky. We really wanted the hat to be made for women. And you know, when you buy a hat, a lot of them are just made for male heads, right? And so we wanted to do something with a little bit of a higher crown to fit like women with all types of hair, and just specifically made for women and us. And so we were really, really picky in terms of like measurements, dimensions, like we need this a millimeter bigger, we need that, the brim, like just things like that, being meticulous. So finding companies that were willing to work with us and manufacturers was a little bit tricky at first, and it took a lot of time. When we first had the idea, we were like, oh, this will be easy. We'll just get some like blank, throw this up, like whatever. But I mean, we like she said, it was All-Star Weekend in Phoenix when we kind of came up with the idea. And it took almost a whole year. Like I said, we didn't launch till June. And so getting samples, changing things up, making sure the embroidery was right, all of the little details like the suede, the inside, the lining, like all of those things, it took some time. And then also just learning how to run a business, like figuring out copyrights, right? And getting permissions. Like it was really important to us to get permission from like the athletes and their agents and getting those connections. and making sure like we were just navigating things correctly. It just took a lot more time than we thought. And so that was tricky, but like it's one of those things like you fail forward, and we just really figured it out as we went.
I want to say after All-Star this year, and when we bought our hats, we sat and we talked. We was like, "This quality is amazing."
Yeah.
I mean, we've both manufactured stuff before, so that's something I'll notice immediately. And I was like, "This
Yep.
suede is crazy." The inside, if you haven't seen it, the inside is crazy. So when you guys took your hats off and showed us this, I said, "Oh, I've never seen that before."
Nothing
And
like
then
that.
the
Yeah.
signature and tens.
Chance across the board. I mean, y'all killed it. I know it took some dedication, and all of the things y'all just mentioned, but I mean, y'all killed it. And yeah, the quality, everything about the hat is fire. It's like it has to happen. Like if I could buy them all, I would buy them all. Like, yeah, they're just dope and have them in rotation. Like, yeah, so y'all did an amazing job for the first time.
And it's creative. It's not just like, oh, we're just gonna put this logo on there. Here you go, the hat, which New
Mm-hmm.
Era did, right? You guys really did some storytelling. Kudos. I really enjoyed this hat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, 100%. So what's been your favorite project, like of the hats? Which player, and tell us a little bit why.
Go first.
I'd probably say our Sue Bird, the first Sue Bird hat we did, was really cool because, like, for me, she was like always been my favorite player. Like growing up, like she was my idol, and then we like got connected. Like I'd say the biggest thing that's been good for us with everything is connections. It's all been like people and relationships, and we met someone All Star Weekend, and she like connected us kind of with Sue Bird's like agency, and so then they were
Okay.
like, hey, send Sue and Megan a hat. And so it was like insane to us to like get to send them hats. And then Sue approved our hat to be used for her statue reveal. And so we got to like sell our hats like at the Seattle like merch, like their merch tent, and then inside their store, which was huge for us. And
That
so
is huge. Yeah.
that was like probably my favorite just because like I think the Sue hat is just like beautiful, and then just getting her to like get to have it in her hands and there for when she was like honored. And then I just like happened to run into her a couple weeks later when I was flying back from coaching at the Nike Academy. I ran into her at the airport and like
Yeah,
got to be like, hey, that was our hat, and like she was so cool about it. And so it was like the most unreal experience for me. And so I just like I love that hat and all that went into it. It was like so really cool for us.
Yeah,
that's super dope.
for sure. I think for me, the MVP hat for Asia has been really special. I mean, it's been our most popular hat by a long shot, and it just like keeps selling out. People just love it. And it's always interesting to see like which hats do well, because we're like, oh, we love this hat and we love this player, and you just never know how it's going to be received. But the MVP we knew was going to be a good seller. And we knew like the black and white, it matches with everything, right? It's kind of neutral, so you can wear it a lot. And so we kind of anticipated that. But I mean, people just loved it,
They
right?
loved it. Yeah.
And it was really cool because like we have a video of when she saw the hat. Like someone we met in All-Star Weekend was able to show her, and she was like, have you seen the inside of this hat? And she like, it was just so cool when we received that video. Like those moments for us when the athletes are seeing the product that we're creating is just really special. And then like she's commented on threads on a couple of our like posts, and her mom's commented, and so all of that is just, it's really fun.
That's dope.
Like,
And then you created a second MVP hat with the trophies. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so
that
we did,
was cool.
and then we wanted to kind of honor her fourth MVP, so we kind of changed up the number on the side to the trophies, which was cool. So
Super dope.
yeah.
Are you giving us a sneak peek with your hat, or is that like a sample?
Oh,
So I don't
Which
feel like
one?
I've seen it for yet.
Which
Yeah,
one? See the other
it's
one?
the Seattle one.
Seattle, yeah, this is our
Yeah, they
second
dropped it.
Seattle 2.0. We released this just around the holidays, so it kind of has like some holiday elements, like Christmas colors in there, and then it has like the Sue Bird statue on the side. Yeah, so we did release this one for like around, well, it was around
Small Business Saturday.
Small Business Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got these. We're hoping to get these. We're going to be working a little bit with Seattle next year. We're working some things out with them in terms of just getting like a local license to do their whole player roster. So it sounds like we might be able to get in their team store and do a lot of hats for them. Yeah, Seattle's been
Yeah.
cool for us. We've loved working with them, and this will hopefully be in their store, but it's online right now.
So for creators or entrepreneurs looking to kind of build a brand or a company, do you have any advice?
I would say relationships would be my biggest thing, is just like networking, and it's all about like finding the right people and who you know. That's probably been the biggest thing for us, and just like being like true to who you are, like have a purpose. And like for us it was really not about like, oh, let's try to make a bunch of money. We just wanted to be in the space. We just wanted to like be around the W and be around people. And so I'd say that would be my biggest thing, is just like put yourself out there and meet people.
Yeah, that's good advice. I would also say just start. I mean, you're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to have a blueprint. Ask questions, like she said, network, but like you're going to have some failures, and you just learn from them and anticipate them. Know that you're not going to get it right out the gate. And that's been big for us, is just knowing we're going to get some no's, knowing that we're going to have some failures, knowing that we're figuring it out on our own. And like, there's going to be mistakes, and there's some things we do differently. I think there's some things I do differently, if we were to start again. But like, you only know what you know, and unless you start and get out there and take risks and bet on yourself, you're never going to figure it out. So that would be my advice.
Because you could ask people, but their path might not be your path. So you just
Yeah,
gotta
exactly. You
try.
just got to get out there.
Just gotta try.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So who are like we know Sue Bird has the hat, Asia's got the hat. So who are some of the other famous athletes or you've seen in your hats? And how did they style it? Did you appreciate their style as well?
You're about Jackie Young?
Yeah, so we one of the cool things that happened was Jackie Young wore her MVP hat in a tunnel fit,
Mm-hmm.
and that was sick. And she styled it really good. And then she had like a press conference after, and
Yeah,
talked about it a little bit. You guys saw that?
Mm-hmm.
I did. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
When they were like she was basically campaigning like Asia for,
right.
you know.
An unpaid actor, man. She was just doing that out of the goodness of her heart. So that was really cool for us.
Yeah.
Some of the other hats that we have a Dawn Staley hat. That was our first hat that we ever created. Actually, Dawn was the first one we created. And on the front of it, it says, "The game will love you back." And that stems from a speech she gave to her South Carolina team. I think it was in 2023, where she's talking about like, if you pour love into the game, love is hard, and there's going to be hardships. And I'll never say it as good as Coach, but there's going to be hard things, but it's worth it, and the game will love you back. And so that's kind of where that came from.
Who do you want to see next in your hats?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a great question.
We really want to do a Tasha Cloud hat.
Yeah.
We really do. We've had some
That'd
trouble
be
getting in
nice.
touch with her agent. But we're in early talks with New York right now, and hopefully we're talking to the Players Association so we can secure a license that will give us access to working with the whole W. So if we're able to do that, then we've got some on deck, that we have some really cool ideas.
Yeah.
But right now it's kind of, we're in a really weird, interesting spot with the current CBA negotiations, because a lot of the league are free agents, and that's not moving until this gets settled, right?
Right.
And
Right.
so
Yeah.
we don't really know where players are going to land. So it would feel not right to us to like release a hat of a player with the team, and then that player gets traded or whatever, and they're not on that team anymore. So we're kind of waiting to see how all of this shakes out.
Yeah, I think we're all waiting just as fans to see, what happens. Fingers crossed. So
I know we need a season.
Yeah,
we definitely need a season. Yeah.
We definitely we agree. We support the players. We created a hat. I don't know if you guys saw it. Invest in greatness. With the current collective bargaining agreement negotiations, we really wanted to do a hat to support the players, to show like us and like standing with them. And so it's all corduroy, it's orange and white, it's pretty sick, and it says "Invest in Greatness" on the front, and then the inside is just a collage of like articles of all the records that have been broken recently. So like viewership records, like all the cool things that these women are doing. It kind of gives a nod to that.
That's fire. You gotta make sure to
Yeah,
put up
it's
pictures
dope.
of that.
Really dope.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys have a hotline. Do you think it's important to accessorize your outfits, and would you say hats are your favorite accessory? And if not, what is?
For sure. I don't do a whole lot of accessories. Like my Apple Watch is probably my accessory, so hats are for sure my go-to. I wear like just so many hats. Yeah,
Same.
uh, we both love like fashion and more so like more in like the athlete space, whatever. Like, so, thankfully our hats go really well with what we're trying to do. But yeah, I'm not like great with the accessories, so I guess my hat is the best accessory for sure. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. I wear a simple like silver chain and some rings.
yeah. I guess you count shoes. Like I'm a big sneakerhead, so I don't. I guess shoes aren't necessarily like an accessory, but that's like the for me sneakers for sure.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I
Way
noticed.
is
And then
the
she got a
accessory.
Travis Scott's one.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
Star Weekend.
yep, I did.
That was probably the first thing I looked at after the hat. But
Yeah,
I love both as well, and I have so many hats. It's not even funny.
yeah.
Same.
I'm like I can't buy another storage. Like I have the flip downs that people usually put the shoes in. That's what I put my hats in, and I have like, yeah, it's
I
bad.
need to figure out
That's so
something. Mine's just
same.
like shelves and shelves and everything. Like I gotta figure something
Yeah.
out.
That does help though because it then at least keeps like the dust and stuff off of it. So yeah,
I keep this
it's
one in the
just
box. If it's not on my head, it's in that box.
now if I do, I will say that yeah, if I do get like some kind of like packaging with like boxing, like yours came with, like some of the other Joe Fresh goods, he does like a actual box, a design box. I'll keep it. I'll keep those, but
That's
everything else is like yeah, in like a drop down container.
That's another thing. I appreciate the box. I've ordered hats and they just send
Yeah,
the hat in a mailer, and
and
it's like
yeah,
your hat come leaning like this, and it's like okay.
yeah.
we really wanted to like have do all the details right, and so we cared a lot about like the packaging and like the things that went into it, like card and sticker and everything. So like, but put a lot into just like our design and how people are gonna. We want it to be like an experience when you get the hat. We want it to be like
Hmm.
in your unboxing, and so I'm glad you guys appreciate it and that they're not in the trash. Like you guys still have them.
Yeah.
No, I definitely still have
Yeah,
mine. Yeah.
look, it's literally right here.
All
That's so dope.
Awesome. Love it.
right. So this is our favorite question on the pod. The question that everybody gets: who are your top 5 best dressed WNBA players? It could be current or past.
You
All
want to go
right.
first?
Sure. My like easy top is Tip Hayes. I think she
Where? Mm-hmm.
is like best dressed hands down, no competition. I love the way she dresses.
You want to go
So
back and forth or?
yeah, let's do that. That'll be
Okay.
good. We'll go back and forth. We each did our
Dope.
top 5. And hopefully that's okay that we each get top 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna go a Clea Copper. I think like her style is money. Everything she wears and the way she styles it and is just awesome. And like one of her tunnel fits, she wore just like a white button-up dress shirt with like a sky jersey, her old sky jersey over it. I don't know if you guys remember that when first time she
Mm-hmm.
go back to Chicago and then you just drop like
Yep.
29 on them. And I love an intentional fit. Like that's awesome.
Good pick.
Asia. Uh I love the way she dresses, and then I also just love the white t-shirt and sweats when she means business. I think it's like so funny how she does that. And like you're just like, all right, Asia's coming when she's just got her white her white t-shirt and sweats. I think she's got great fits other like when she's like actually dressing, and so yeah, Asia for sure.
All right, I'm gonna go next one, and this is just like for me, it's just a given. It's Sue Bird. I love Sue Bird swag, man. You can dress. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got it.
Yeah.
She's got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sid Colson's my next one. Uh, love everything about Sid Colson, and I think she puts together some really, really good fits.
I'm gonna go Enrique next. What I love about Enrique is she can pull off a hat, man. She wears hats, she wears bucket hats,
Yeah.
bandanas. Like when she rocks a bandana, I love a good bandana, and she has like a good collection, and she styles them really well. Just think she's swaggy. Yeah.
For sure. All right. Tasha Clouds, my next one. And I think she has like so much range that she does with all of her fits. She also rocks some hats. And then she just did a bunch of stuff for like the Play Society.
She did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that line is so cool. The Love and Basketball stuff is really awesome.
I think this one's a sleeper. Sanaya Rivers. No, I think Sanaya, man, she can put a fit together. And I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but I heard that she doesn't have a stylist. Like it's all her. That's what I heard. I don't know, but
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
But I mean, she throws together some sweet fits.
She might do her. Yeah, we do. We love Sanaya. She might do her own thing. She's fresh in the game. Well, I mean, maybe she's picked up somebody, but yeah, I haven't heard.
And she may have now, but I knew at one point, like I think she was just, and I was like,
doing it herself.
Okay,
doing herself. Yeah, I know she does appreciate a lot of local brands too. She did tell us that we met her in All Star in Phoenix. Yeah, and she had on a local brand, and she told us we did a fit check with her, and she told us like she likes to work a lot of local brands.
I love that.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool.
My last one is Paige Beckers.
Paige got swag.
Yeah, Paige. I like it, Paige, and I think a lot of for Paige too is just like she's so confident. Like I feel like she could put anything on, but she's so confident and just looks good.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All right, we're at 5 already.
I think so. Yeah. That's good. That's a good pick.
I'm gonna give it to Jackie Young. She knows how to dress because she wore her MVP hat in the tunnel and was the first player to rock it in a tunnel. So I'm gonna throw it out for her.
That was solid. That was really solid.
Definitely solid picks.
Some of our favorites are in there. Yeah.
There's so many talented players, obviously, but like they dress so well. Like I'm always so impressed. I'm like, damn, I would have never thought of that. That looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for the league to grow as well, and then a lot of stylists now that they're getting styled as well. Some can do it on their own as well, but I think it's good to see them like and just grow in that space and be themselves and just have that confidence walking into games and looking good, feeling good, inspiring other people, right? Yeah, super dope to see. I love seeing the fits.
Yep.
We're always here for the fits.
Always here for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We love what you guys are doing. This is so cool.
Thanks.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Always checking your stories during the season of like, hey, what's everyone wearing? I know.
So during the season, you had a chance, and you talked about this a little bit, to sell your hats at the Seattle Storm with the reveal of the Sue Bird statue. Just kind of talk about that. How did it all come about, and what did it mean to your brand?
It was huge. I mean, it started with, how did that start?
We I'm gonna forget his name.
Greg,
yeah, he works in like even like the ticketing and like some sort of department for Seattle. He followed us on Instagram, and so we were like, let's just shoot our shot. Like, and he was like, message him and see if he can like help us get into like the Sue Bird, the Forever Sue event. And like, I genuinely thought it was crazy. I was like, there's no way. And so messaged him, and then he was like, yeah, let me put you in contact with Malia, who works in like the merch place. And so then we just like sent her an email, and so we set up like a meeting, and thankfully like she really liked what we were doing, and so it felt like such a long shot. And then they were just like, oh yeah, we really like it, like we could probably do this. And then we had to like really kind of bet on ourselves because the timeline was so short, and we were waiting to hear if they were like actually going to do it. And so we just ordered a whole bunch of hats. We were just like, let's just assume they're going to say yes and get them shipped here real quick. And so
wow,
it was a short turnaround, and we were waiting to hear. And it was also like Malia was so great to work with, but she was also waiting to hear from her team that like Sue's agent had approved it. And so we were in that kind of like, we had we had been talking to Sue's agent, and like she's the one who had us send a hat to Megan and Sue. But they needed to connect and just make sure it was okay. And so it was a little bit of a limbo. But like to get the hats here in time for that event, we were like, we got to order like today. And so I remember both of us just texting like, do we just do it? If not, we're going to have like all of these hats. And like, we're just putting all this money out there betting that they're going to say yes. But we had to make that call, and we were just like, we're going to bet on ourselves and do it. And so we just like pushed order, like we made the order, we paid for the express, got them all, sent them to a friend's house in Seattle. So we didn't even send them to Utah. We had a friend up in Seattle that were like, can we ship all of these boxes of hats to your house? And they were like, yeah. And so we get them there, and then luckily they said yes. And so the event was just crazy because they had so many in the merch tent, like outside of the event, because they had like, a bunch of stuff set up like before the game. And then like my wife and I, we flew out and we went to it, and you're just like walking around, and it was just like a really special moment to see like
your hat everywhere,
like, and like no one knows who I am, so I'm just kind of like there as like just a normal person. Like no one knows that like we were the ones that created the hats, but I'm like seeing people like just pick them up, and then they sell out in the merch tent like within an hour. Like they were gone.
Fire.
And everyone was coming up to me like, where'd you get that hat? Like, where can I get that? They're all sold out. And I knew that there were some still in the arena. So I was like, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some in the team store. But then like by the time we had got into the arena, they were already sold out in the team store from the people that went in already. And so it was just like a really
fire.
It's a surreal feeling to have something that you've created and that like we had worked so hard to create, and then just seeing people appreciate it like in real time. It was just really, really rewarding and special.
It's so crazy to see them on people's heads. It was like Andy was sending me videos, and I was like, "This is insane." And then,
I was just like this, man. Everyone's wearing our hats.
It was so cool. It was super surreal for sure.
Yeah, it was.
There was a time when Player Society first started, and I seen a shirt here or there, and then I went to the All-Star game the next year, and I just looked around like, wow, there's so much Player Society everywhere. I love it. So I think that was like 3 or 4 years ago. So I love where we are now. There are a bunch of different brands who are really getting the opportunity to show creativity and heart. Like we really love this sport, and we want to show you. So I'm here to see more Lifting Legacy everywhere we go. So yeah, I think
I don't know who I was talking to. I think it might have been I think it was in the Lifting Legacy one, the DM, but like I had already bought Minnesota tickets, but like when I saw that you guys were doing it and somebody was like, you guys coming out, and I was like, man, I would totally have been out there. I had like already bought tickets to go to Minnesota. I think they were playing the Liberty that same weekend, that same day, and I was like, man, if I would have known before, I would have definitely been on my way out to Seattle for sure.
Yeah, it was a cool event for sure.
Yeah, kudos to y'all. Bet on yourself. That's exactly what you took.
That is take nothing else from this episode.
Yeah, it was stressful. We were like, because none of us are necessarily, I would say, like risk takers. Like we went into education, like we're basketball players. Like we had a plan, like that was like so stressful. It was just like, all right, I guess we got to do it, and thankfully it paid off.
Yeah, love it.
And it's just like money, right? Like you're investing that money to make this product and just hoping that it works out. If not, you're sitting on all this inventory.
We
haven't ever had that problem, which is nice, but we just didn't. We have families, we have things that we're like, okay, we're gonna buy all these hats and put all this money out. Hopefully it pays off, and luckily it did. But we both had some discussions where I was like, I think we got to do it. But yeah, it paid off, and we're really happy we did. Obviously.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's time for our little game. Start bench cut. Everybody knows how to play?
Yeah.
So our first one would be UConn stars: Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, or Paige Beckers.
Wow.
That's brutal.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy. Oh my God.
You're going to take that one? That's
from both of you.
That's actually diabolical. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's mean.
We don't play fair.
Yeah, no. Oh my gosh. Well, I feel like I have to start Sue because she's like my like childhood idol, and then like her obviously making a hat. And then Paige and Diana too. Uh I'll bench Paige because I'm just gonna go off this. I got to meet her once, and then my wife's coworker sent us a signed ball of her. So just purely off who I've met, and then I'll cut Diana, which feels like the craziest sentence to say. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
Oof.
All right.
Do I have to do it now? Same question.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
I thought you were gonna take it for both of us. Oh man.
Oh,
All right.
No, we can't let you off the hook that easy.
Pretty different than yours, actually. I'm gonna start DT. Her tenacity and her like, don't fuck with me. I love it. I love that about her.
yeah.
I'm going to it does. It just sounds like so bad, but I'm gonna bench Paige, and then I would cut Sue, and that's so bad.
That's great.
And I love.
She's
Sue.
like, that's so bad.
Right. Wow, that's tough.
Please don't post this.
That is tough. That is tough. She said don't post it.
I'm sure they'll see this.
Oh no.
That's tough. That's tough. All right. So for the upcoming teams, you're gonna start bench cut for the next WNBA All Star game. So if you had a choice of picking for the next WNBA All Star game, which ones would it be? So we have Toronto, Portland, and Philly.
Of like where we want to go for All Star.
Where you will want the All Star? Yep.
Oh, that's a good question.
Okay.
Toronto, Portland, and Philly.
I'm gonna start Toronto. Like I love Toronto. I've been there once, and I think it's a dope city. So that would be my number one choice. Bench Philly just because I've never been there. I'd want to go somewhere new, and then Portland because I've been there so much.
Okay.
Fair. Man, I might do like the exact same. I've never been to Toronto or Philly, so I feel like I would start Toronto as well, just because I want to go there, and I think it's cool to expand the game and get into Canada. And then I would bench Philly because I just hear it's like so dope there, and I definitely want to get there. And I hate to cut Portland because I love Portland, but like we're on the West Coast, so we get to go there a lot. So I guess I got to cut them because I've been there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So starting five for throwback teams, we got Houston, the Comets, the Detroit Shock, or the Charlotte Sting.
Dang. I love Dawn.
That's the first thing I thought.
I'd start Houston because that's like what I watched growing up. Like I was just instead of watching like Cheryl Swoops and what's her name with the lipstick? Why can't I think right now?
Tina Thompson.
Yes, thank you. Tina Thompson, like watching all of them, like I gotta start them. I'd bench the Sting because bench the Sting because of Dawn Staley, and then cut the Shock, I guess. It's tough.
Dude. Okay, I'm going to start. Oh man. Start the Sting. Bench Houston. Cut the Shock.
Who's on the Shock? I can't even think like who was on the Shock.
We had Tweety Nolan,
Cash.
Twin Cash.
What's her name? Ruth was on over there. Ruth Riley.
Yep.
Do you guys remember Cheryl Ford?
Yep. On the championship team. Yep. Yeah.
Those are good questions.
Yeah, these are good questions.
We got one more.
We got one more for you. Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
All right. So couple style. Start bench cut. Cloud and Izzy.
Okay.
AT and AB.
Okay.
And Paige and Ozzy.
DB.
You're going off style?
Yep.
Oh,
like that's collective couple style.
Tasha for sure. Tasha and Izzy, they're one for sure. I feel like I'm starting them for sure. I'm gonna bench Paige and AZ. Yeah, I feel like they're so swaggy, and sucks, but I guess I gotta cut AT and Bonner.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm going to start Paige and AZ. Bench Tasha and Izzy. Cut. Yeah. Ooh, that's tough.
These
Yeah.
are so tough.
These are hard questions.
Tasha and Izzy, man.
Yeah.
They're too
Nah,
fun.
I like Tasha and Izzy too.
Like Tasha and Izzy too. Yeah. I don't know. Paige and the what was that? A draft night outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
draft night and
Yeah.
All-Star weekend.
Yeah, they both look really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty
Yeah,
swaggy.
Izzy's got the muscles too. Like that's like her accessory. Izzy's got the muscles.
Yep. It's gonna be interesting to see her in the league
Yeah, I'm
can't
so
wait.
excited.
for sure.
Yeah.
I know you can't wait, UConn Husky down there.
Yeah, not Dallas. Put her somewhere else, please.
I'm not Dallas for sure.
That I really agree with that. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want her to have her own thing.
Yeah. Their own thing, and Dallas has got to figure it out too. Like,
Yeah, they do. They really do.
Who do you guys think will go one?
I gotta see what kind of season Betts ends with, but I've been leaning heavy towards Betts.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I was gonna say Juju until she got hurt, and I mean I'm sure she'll still go, but
I
it'll
think
be
she had a
interesting.
junior. I think she had one
Yeah,
more.
she is. She
Okay.
has one more. She's sitting out this season, but they can still declare, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just think that with the injuries, it's a possibility. Because you're just like now, you just like you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will be.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't know.
What do you guys say?
I was thinking Betts.
Yeah.
I was thinking Betts.
I think it'll probably be her. I think AZ will make a strong case for it, but
Yeah.
depending on who got the number one pick. Is it Dallas?
Yeah, that's
Dallas.
true.
Mhm.
Ooh.
I feel like Dallas. I don't think they're going to take AZ. I don't think that's like what necessarily they need. I think
They don't. Yeah. And hopefully they don't just do it for the,
For
sake
the
of
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, but I think Flage is like gonna make it tough too. She's really gonna make a case.
Agreed.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, she is.
It'll be interesting to see where she goes.
I think she's top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
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 I agree.
For sure.
Definitely. Well, that's it. That's all, ladies. So we want to thank Ande and Shay for stopping by. Make sure you check them out. Go support their brand, Lifting Legacy. Follow them on Instagram. Keep supporting. We'll keep supporting, and we love what you're doing out there.
Thank you guys. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this was so fun. Thank you
Yeah.
guys.
It's good to see you guys again.
We should shout out. I totally forgot about this just now. You forgot about Dre on TikTok. Give her a shout out. She's been massive in us like getting out there. Like
Yeah, that's
she
true.
she promoted us a lot on TikTok, and like we owe a lot of our success to Dre of just getting in front of people. So shout out to You Forgot About Dre on TikTok.
Yeah, give her a follow if you don't already. She has really good content, really good takes, super smart.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you guys.
Thank you
All
guys
right.
so much. Good to see you.
Thank you.